Today we are making a chocolate chip cookie cake, which is basically just a giant cookie that you can share with your friends. Yeah! If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more fun. So let's get baking. Let's get baking. So let's get baking. And I'm Caroline, and together we make Lily Line. This week's YouTube subscriber shout out goes to Alessandro Puglisi.
Hey.
But really, it's my friend Layla Puglisi.
Hello.
Love you, Layla. Our Bible verse today is found in 2 Peter 1, 5-7. Make every effort to add to your faith knowledge, and to knowledge goodness, and to goodness self-control, and to self-control perseverance, and to perseverance godliness, and to godliness kindness, and to kindness love. All of these things put together help us to be more lovely. Kind of like how all the ingredients for a cookie cake form a beautiful, delicious dessert when put together. Namaste. Share with us your favorite cookie recipe on Instagram at LilyLineGirls. So let's start cooking. We're going to start by preheating our oven to 350 degrees. And we're gathering our dry and wet ingredients. Just like any other cookie recipe, this recipe has dries and wets, and then you mix them together and you make a perfect cookie.
Yes, ma'am.
For today's full cookie cake and homemade buttercream icing recipes, check out the description box below. To get started with our cookie cake, mix together your flour, baking soda, cornstarch, and salt. These are pretty basic dry ingredients for a chocolate chip cookie. Set that aside and add your melted butter, brown sugar, eggs, and vanilla extract together to make your wet mixture. I've been cooking eggs like every morning, so I'm getting pretty good at this egg cracking thing. What happened?
Really?
It's just a little spill. Don't worry, we'll get it up, honey. So what happened was I forgot about the butter and then I put it in on the wrong side of the bowl because I completely forgot that we were filming.
Uh-oh.
You can't see it, but it's there. Just trust me on that. Nothing to see here, folks. Move along, move along. This batter may look a little runny to you, but it's okay, it's right. You can refrigerate your dough before putting it in the oven, but we didn't have time for that, so we just threw it straight in the pan. It made the situation a little sticky. To finish up the ceremony, we've added the dries and the wets as one in perfect matrimony.
Now we're gonna fold in our chocolate chips by hand so they don't get crushed. This cookie dough batter makes one 14-inch pan and one 10-inch pan.
Okay.
But we are going to be using these liners to make some Num Num cookies. If you happen to stop by there, they have these really cool Num Num cookies. They're at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now we're gonna push our dough aside and grease our pan. This is our 14-inch pan. We're using this spray grease. You want to get it all up the sides and on the bottom so that none of the cookie dough sticks.
You're fired.
Doing this backwards for the camera is not the ideal way to do it. Maybe it was better if you guys didn't see this. I really struggled with this. So I jumped in and helped. Little sis to the rescue! I'm about to yeet this spatula out of here and dive in with my hands. Go ahead and tidy up the edges with your finger because the crust will creep up the sides a little bit. Once our cookie cake was prepared, we were ready to work on our little cuties. These num-nums are a deep dish chocolate chip cookie. Perfectly soft on the inside and a little bit crisp on the outside. Just how we like it.
Nice.
These are great, served with a big scoop of vanilla ice cream.
These cups bake freestanding on a cookie sheet. We filled them about 2/3 of the way full.
We decorated these as a small version of our big cookie cake, and we made sure to have plenty of chocolate chips in every bite.
Bake them in the oven at 350 degrees for 13 to 18 minutes.
Who is that?
Who, me?
While our cookie cakes are in the oven, we're gonna make some homemade buttercream icing. You need 2 sticks of butter. You're gonna cream that. No, just kidding. You have to unwrap them. You're gonna wanna cream this for a little bit until it's very smooth because you don't want it to be chunky when it's done. You don't wanna miss this step. Put those sticks of butter in and you wanna cream it until it's smooth. Now we're gonna scrape down the sides so all the butter is in the middle. It's just sticking to my spatula. Next, we're gonna add in our powdered sugar. We're adding in 7 cups, but a little shortcut you can take, you can add 1 bag instead of 7 cups. I love buttercream icing. It's my favorite icing out of all of the icing. Now we're gonna put in our wets, vanilla, and milk. You don't need to pour all of it in. We're just gonna pour a little bit in and see how much more it needs. Now I'm gonna use my towel to make sure that the powdered sugar doesn't fly everywhere because, well, that would be a mess. A nice cloud of powdered sugar, anyone? It's gonna be everywhere. I gotta make sure to cover it all up. Okay. So now we're just gonna mix that until it's smooth. I think we need some more milk. That kind of still got everywhere. Excuse me. So that was a mess, but we're gonna get it together eventually. Now we're gonna add more of the milk little by little so that it gets as wet as we need it. And put our cloth over. This time we try to get it all the way, covering it. And turn it on low. You want to mix that until it gets smooth and creamy. Alright, I think we need more milk now. Pour it in. Okay, and turn it on. Can't wait to try this. It looks so good. And it's going to look really cute on the cake. Now we're going to turn it on high so that it can mix well. Oh, it smells so good. It smells really good. We're gonna mix that for a total of 3 to 5 minutes. We've mixed it for 2 minutes, and now we're gonna scrape it down a little bit to get the stuff off the sides and the bottom of the bowl. And we're gonna mix it for 2 more minutes to make it light and airy and not hard as a brick. You wanna mix it on high so all the air gets into it. Make it nice and fluffy. Let's get a taste of this to see if it's good. Delicious. That's good. That's really good. We're gonna separate this white icing into 2 different bowls. And we're gonna color some purple with our purple food dye. So I think that's about half. I think there's more white, which is okay. Nice big glob of that. We're gonna color the one in the mixture so that it can mix it for us. There we go. And we're gonna mix it and then see what color, see if we wanna add more or less. We're going to put our icing into our icing bags. This is 2 easy ways that how you can do this. For this one, you just kind of put it on your hand and like a little puppet, and then you just put the icing in it, work your way up. So, put that in there. And for mine, you just put it in a cup, your icing bag in a cup, and then put your icing in. I think this way is pretty easy.
But they both work.
Yeah, they both work.
I've worked my way to the top, and now I'm just gonna seal it with one of these chip clips. This helps it not to ooze out the top when you're icing your cake. We just got these from IKEA, but anything like closey, I don't know, that will hold this will work.
I'm just going to not worry about trying to push it down. As you can see, I was failing at that. I'm just gonna close it up and then push it all the way down here. Twist your bag and just squeeze it all the way down there. Twisting it.
This is what it looks like when I've got my chip clip on. And now I'm ready to ice the cake.
Now we're doing the hardest part. We're gonna flip the cookie cake onto the cardboard so that we can get the final cookie cake out.
She's just going around the edges with our icing spreader, and she is making sure that the edges aren't sticking to the side.
Now
I'm
we're
gonna flip it and pray that it comes out.
And pray. Put this on top and then we're gonna flip it. Ready? Yay! It's so pretty. It's beautiful. Oh, it smells good.
I'm gonna set this aside.
Now we have our board that we're gonna flip it on.
Currently it's upside down, that's why we're flipping it back onto the board.
All right, ready? I'm gonna pick it up and
Flip it fast.
Oh!
woo! All right, did it work? Did it work?
Yay!
Okay, it's beautiful. It turned out great.
Namaste.
We want to tell you a little bit about our pizza boxes because no, we don't just have these laying around our house. We got ours from Mellow Mushroom, but we've gotten them from all different kinds of places. You can just ask for them and they'll give them to you.
Sometimes if you ask to buy them, you can buy them, or sometimes if you smile, they'll give them to you for free. And eventually you store them in a whole pizza box. We fold ours inside out, or else it'll look like a pizza.
Now it's time for the icing. Watching today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tag us on Instagram when you try these at home.
Now we're gonna get a taste of our num num version of the cookie cake.
I'm gonna take the one with my name on it.
I'm gonna take this one that I decorated. And we've got some milk to go along with our num nums. It was gross.
Oh, that's really good. Perfect little cookie cakes. Really good. Cheers.
Milk to wash it down. Thanks for watching this video,
And we'll see you next time. Bye!
I mean, milkshake, whatever.